Puro base, puro base. Happy Valentine's Day, esas. What's up with everybody? Where's everybody at? Today is a puro base Valentine's Day. What's up with everybody? Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? There's something different. What's going on? Nobody on here yet? Nobody on. Just wanted to tap in, say what's up. Kind of chilled home today. I didn't feel like going out. So I just took the day off. Relaxed at the casa, at the Kama. Chilling, relaxing. So how was your Valentine's Day? Your Puro Base Valentine's Day. I'm just chilling, relaxing. What's up with everybody? Nobody on here? I normally have something to talk about, but today, I don't know. It's not a liable J. It's just me chilling. See if more people tap in. And I kind of just tapped in unannounced. What's up? What's up, Chris Grima? What you doing? Chris Grima. Mr. Grimes. Puro Base Valentine. How was your Puro Base Valentine's Day? Puro Base! How's everybody doing? Did you get any Valentine's Day, Nookie? Puro looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm looking for love. Good fool. Had me a burrito. Did you go to the taco truck or the burrito truck? Puro Shortcuts. Hey, what's up? My name's Shortcuts. So what's up with y'all? You guys didn't get no Valentine's Day poon? Yeah, I'm saying it like it is. Did you get some for Valentine's Day? Is the question. I didn't get shit. You know what I mean? I got Pamela and her twin sister. I'm just being a dick. I went to the DoorDash truck. Orale. You notice I gotta reach in because I don't have my glasses on. So I gotta like squint to see the damn comments. Cause I'm fucking blind as a bat. Sucks when your vision's not that good anymore. Oh well, it happens. I come from a family of bad eyesight. Unfortunately, I dip my pecker in chocolate. Sexy. Uh, lefty loosey, righty tighty. But anyway, what is Valentine's Day? Why do we celebrate this shit? Thank you. Why do we celebrate Valentine's Day? It's what, just a corporate holiday? I never really even made a big deal about it. To be honest with you, I totally forgot the day was Valentine's Day. Because I was awake kind of late this morning because I got home kind of late last night. I forgot it was Valentine's Day until I seen someone post something about Valentine's. Like, oh shit, today's Valentine's Day. Remember last year I did the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Uh, uh, Massacre, Valentine's Live. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was pretty dope. Where I told the whole story about Al Capone and how Valentine's Day was associated with Al Capone. I don't know if you guys remember that. I did that last year. It's a pagan holiday. It's Pagano. Pagano. Did I say pagan? What's up, BJ? How you doing? Puro Dominicano. What'd you do for Valentine's Day, son? Puro base Valentine's. But yeah, I just want to tap in. I think I might have gave a gift once or twice in my entire. I mean, when I had my ex, when I was with her, and then I was with a couple girlfriends in the past during Valentine's Day. It depends, I guess, what era I'm talking about. There were some Valentines I spent them alone. Some I had girlfriends. I went almost 10 Valentine's days straight with my ex because I was with her for damn near 10 years. I'm single. I just went out to lunch. It's good. Same here. And I used to forget about Valentine's Day half the time. She was always the one that would remind me, "Oh, it's gonna be Valentine's. We should go hang out." I'm like, but a lot of times I was busy, so sometimes we would make it up and go hang out on that weekend or something of the Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? Depending on what day it hit. Dominican. I was only with her for a brief minute. I wasn't with her for that long. She got married, actually, believe it or not. Some fat dude. I guess she likes big guys. She was with me. I'm kind of a big guy. But yeah, man. My last night in the out was some rolled joints. But what was my last? I think my last Valentine's gift. I probably gave my ex girlfriend, some typical Valentine's bullshit, like some flowers or something. But the thing is, if you have a girlfriend that's good to you, yeah, of course you're gonna reward good behavior. I'm not that fucked up. You know what I mean? I mean, she gave me a lot of good things, especially in bed. So yeah, I rewarded her. It's only fair. It's not like I'm gonna be just a fucking straight savage or something. I was, I was having a romantic date in the garage. In the garage, Dominican women are what? They're trying to say they're manly, or are they like every other Latina? Well, why can't you have a girlfriend again? You don't have to date a Dominican girl. You could date other races. You could date Asian. You could date black, white, Mexican, Salvadorian. I don't know, Colombian, whatever, whatever floats your boat, Colonel. Some of you are wondering why I don't have glasses on. I don't know. I just took them off. I know it's harder for me to see without them. I gotta squint down and read your comments. Panamanian. Never been with a Panamanian. A lot of blown sandwich with extra dressing. I was over here trying to get a sandwich. But yeah, man. When was the last time I had a Valentine's? 2000, right before, right around. I think was I still with her during COVID? I can't remember. I'd have been still been with a Guamanian. My brother messed around with a Guamanian girl. I never have. I met one before. She was all right. From Guam. I thought she was a Chicana. She looked Latina. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. But yeah, man. Yeah, I met a girl that was Guamanian once. I thought she was a Latina. She was a Guamanian a long time ago. Guam, that's like Pacific Island, right? That's like by Fiji and all that. But yeah, man. So what's good with everybody? God, I wish my eyesight was good again, bro. It sucks wearing glasses. I get tired of wearing glasses, man. You know what I mean? I just took them off. I just didn't want to wear them right now. But the problem is I gotta squint to see your comments. You know what I mean? Thank God you have good eyesight if you have it. Sadly, I have a family of bad eyesight. On my dad's side, especially, almost everybody on my dad's side of the family wears glasses. My sister wears glasses. My brother wears them too. So yeah, I think it's hereditary. To be honest with you, I could be wrong, but I think it is. Contact. I know. I always wanted. My family has bad eyesight, but so far so good. Nah. What's up, Gato Negro? I started having bad eyesight in what's up, Rasa? Mom, stepdad just he was reading the. I started having bad eyesight when I was young, bro. What's up, Northbound? I started having bad eyesight when I was like in my 20s, bro. I was good until my 20s, and I started having to squint to see everything, and then I ended up with glasses. They're Mexican porn stars in the game right now. I'm sure. I'm sure there is. BJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, but my mom had good sight. She never wore. My mom, I don't think she wore glasses. I don't remember my mom wearing glasses. Nobody on my mom's side that I know of wears glasses. What you checking that? It has nothing to do with that, bro. It's all hereditary, bro. I'm telling you, most of my dad's side of the family wears glasses, bro. You know what I mean? Diversity, diversity, diversity in the work. Hey, what happened in Kansas City? I heard that there was a shooting or some shit at the Kansas City Chiefs parade. I thought that kind of stuff only happens in California. Isn't Missouri a open carry state? I'm not exactly sure. You familiar with sleep apnea? Yeah, they my palmy palms. I have working man's palms. Look, I'm busting my ass all my life. The hella good people. Are you familiar with sleep? Yeah, Rasta dude tackled the shooter and saved life. I heard about that. That's what I heard. Yeah, St. Louis is really the ghetto of Missouri. Kansas City is ghetto, but it's a little bit more cleaner than St. Louis. I've been to Kansas City before, but yeah, apparently there was a shooting over there. Fucking dumbasses. Who knows what happened? In a Vocal hoodie. Vocal, that's old school. They still wear those. I remember those from back in the days. City is where Tech Nine's from. Yeah, Tech Nine. They call the tall guy for Valentine's. Did I call him? No, I haven't talked to him. Hey, Gato Negro, the reason I sent you Al Capone, I don't know if you remember last year, I did I did a live about the St. Valentine's Day massacre and how Al Capone committed one of the biggest massacres in his career on Valentine's Day of 1929. That's what that meme I sent you was. I think is 7 murder per capita. Yeah, St. Louis is bad, bro. Tech Nine, Rich the Factor, and there's a couple others that are from Kansas City. Actually, Kansas City, in spite of people saying that Mac Dre got killed there, Kansas City actually shows a lot of love to the Bay Area. A lot of you fools don't realize that. One of my good friends is from Kansas City. He showed me hella love, bro. Hey, card. I sent everybody that meme. Didn't I send it to you too? I sent it to everybody. The Al Capone one. Al Capone. It started with JT the Rich Factor too. Yeah. The Spanish Coventry were gonna duplicate the massacre, but the maniac did it first. For real, early Bay Area made it show love from Kansas City. They still do. A lot of fools from out here still go out there. I've been to Kansas City, bro. It's chill out there. I didn't have no problems out there. In Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. My dad used to like that song. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. It's a trip. I was telling Chris Greenlaw that everything in Kansas City, Chicago, once you start going to those areas, everything is made out of brick out there. Like all the buildings, all the houses, they're like brick buildings. The one song I remember from Tech Nine, there was a song called Slacker. You remember that song? I'm a slacker. You seen the recent documentary about San Francisco? It said it was getting shit on by everyone. That's been happening, bro. That's been happening. Keith Lee shitted on us. I guess apparently he's this popular guy. I didn't even know who he was. He's this popular food critic. He shit on the Bay. He's like, yeah, I gotta. That fool's weird. This is how he. This is how I was watching some of his stuff. Just imagine this is a food. Yeah, yeah, I tried this biscuit. It's pretty good. It's a little heavy on salt, but you know, uh, I know I had food allergies, so it got me sick. So I don't know if I'm gonna be going there again. But one thing I'll tell you, the people there treated me very nicely, and I tipped them pretty hard. That's how he fucking talks. He does very weird. Because in Kansas City for most of the time, su casa nueva. That's what I'm saying. What do you guys think of my imitation of him? He talks like he has ADD or something. I've seen pretty much similar to how the Bay has. I don't know. Those fools that say Bay has terrible food are full of shit. Every city has good and terrible food, bro. I'll give one thing. You motherfuckers ain't gonna believe me, but Kansas City has good food, bro. Believe it or not, Kansas City, the barbecue and the Italian food in Kansas City is off the hook, bro. The Mexican food was pretty good out there too. I know he did. He on the spectrum. I didn't even know who that was. Everyone was freaking out. I have ADHD, but still show some emotion. No, he has ADD. I didn't know who he was either. In Kansas City, at least the Italian restaurant I went to, that shit was hella good. It was called Garozzo's. You could look it up. That place is bomb. That's some of the best Italian food I ever tried, bro. Denver food was meh. Really? The Bay Area's Italian food is so-so. There's some places that are hella good and some places that are, you know what I mean? So, at least the places I've tried. Ain't even no fool was a former UFC fighter. Yeah, he was a fighter, I guess. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know much about the. I don't even really watch the UFC, so I'm not sure. I remember there was a place in Kansas City. They had pretty good Mexican food. My homie took me there. It was called Mexico Taqueria. I remember that place was pretty bomb, actually. For out of state Mexican food, I gotta admit, it was pretty good. I remember going to eat there a couple extra times when I was out there. You squid harder. Jose, fuck off. Had some good ass pizza in the TL. Which one? My friend out there said there's a good steakhouse in Denver, but I didn't get to go. Their Mexican food was not that good. In Denver, I love me some cannolis. Cannolis. They're all right. I've tried cannoli, the real cannolis. I like tiramisu more, actually. Talking about Italians, whatever happened to RV Nessie? I haven't seen him on here in hella long. I've tried Gabagool. He said extra time. Forget the name, but it's on Larkin and Golden Gate. I might know what you're talking about. I've tried Gabagool. It's called Capicolo. They sell it almost at every. You can even get it at Subway now. And if you look in the menu of any sandwich shop, if it says Capicolo, that's Gabagool. They have hella tap rooms and bar food. That's not bad in Denver, but nothing that stands out. He got bib. Who got bit? Who? Keith Lee? Who knows what happened to that dude? I don't know what happened to RB Nessie. I haven't seen him in a while. Molly Knox. Don't like Molly. I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Cheeks busted. I got biffed in June. Damn, that sucks. I got biffed one time, but it wasn't now. It was like before COVID. Like in 2018, some fucker broke my window, bro. They didn't even take nothing. They didn't even. They just broke the window just to be dickheads, bro. They didn't take nothing. They didn't steal nothing. It was just like they just broke the windows just to be assholes, bro. Now, if they would have took something, then okay, but they didn't take shit. They didn't even look through the car. There was no evidence that they went through the car at all. They didn't even open the door. The door was locked. Got a work tool stolen. Oh yeah, they do that shit a lot. If you got tools and stuff like that. What's up, Richie Lokes? Just on here tapping in for Puro Base Valentine's Day. Just wanted to come in. I chilled. Someone tried to break into my truck last month at Home Depot. That sucks. One of those shoes, probably. My car has scratch marks on the handle. I'm trying to get in. Yeah, my car. Luckily, I don't have a very fancy car, so most people leave my car alone for the most part. If I probably had a newer car, it probably would have got bipped already. Luckily, I have kind of. I don't want to say it's a bucket, but it's not a fancy ass car, so I think most bippers don't even pay attention to my car, which is good. You got to give some cams. Yeah. But like I said, I don't, and I try not to keep a lot of shit in my car either. And then I don't have a thing to open the trunk. My trunk can only be opened with keys, so that's another thing. A bipper is not gonna be able to open my trunk unless he pries open the trunk. He would have to sit there and pry open the trunk because he ain't gonna get in the trunk. Tips in a cup. Sometimes we've done that. Tips in a cup. Not really in a cup, but like in a jar. Don't mess with it. Yeah, man. I've only been, I've only got bipped or broken into my car only very few times in my life. One time, or I think that was like 2018, and then another time in like 2000, maybe 13 in San Francisco, they broke a small window to get in my car. That's back when they used to break the little small windows sometimes. And then someone broke into my car because my dumbass didn't lock my door back in the days. This had to have been late 90s, early 2000s. Those were the only times that I could remember someone breaking into my car. Put the victims in the trunk. That's why it has a rig. 80% of parking lots have signs telling people. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised no one has booby trapped their cars for bippers. I guarantee you, if more people do that, bippers will think twice about doing it. Orale. Like, I'm surprised people haven't put. Well, I don't want to put nothing out there because I don't want to get my channel demonetized. Just put it like that. I'm surprised people haven't put something hurtful for a bipper to steal. And bippers are so retarded, they probably will steal it. I'm just surprised no one's done it. We were just talking about that with a friend of mine the other day that we're surprised no one has done something like that. I guarantee you, if fools start moving trapping their cars, bippers will probably they'll probably calm down. Get the tracker, send in hella CHP. Yeah, that's what they say. They've done that before in Oakland. Nothing new. They send the CHP what back during the hyphy era. Remember that? Like 2006 or something like that. They sent in the CHP when it was really violent then. Shortcuts. I'm pretty sure you remember that. No, that was that I put Flacco's mixtape in the dash. No one wants to steal it. Somebody got the grandma ashes stolen last week. I'm gonna get one for my bike. The GPS, yeah, I've some people do that now for sure. I'm not tripping. My car's old. The motherfuckers steal it. They're just gonna steal an old car. I'm gonna get paid anyway for my insurance. I think I do remember in Richmond too, but I remember more in Oakland before COVID. Really, I don't remember. It really wasn't that bad before COVID though. It had calmed down a lot during that time. They did a drive by a church in South City a couple of weeks. Really? I didn't hear about that. Fred Lawyers, probably. Gato Negro, yep, don't know what that was about. Fred Lawyers, I see those around. I do have one of those cheaper insurance though, but they'll still pay me though. I got bapped a couple years ago in an old car and they paid me. And I had one of those cheap insurances. No, I didn't hear about the shooting at a church. That's crazy. That was in South City. I was in San Francisco last night. I was in the Mission last night. And then I went to eat at El Farolito over there in Excelsior. They open pretty late over there. So I usually when I'm in San Francisco and I want to get a burrito or something, I go there to the one in I don't go to the one in the Mission. It's always packed there. I go to the one in Excelsior. My compa tried to get Frelo and they gave him a fat ass quote because he's such a driving the general. I've been to El Faro in South City. There's a Faro there. Is there a Farolito in South City? I don't remember. Northbound, I know. I know there's a Faro out there. It was Rocket. But I went to the Farolito and over there, Horchata. I went to the one in by Excelsior. It's over there by kind of like Persia, somewhere around there by Mission in Persia, somewhere in that area. Can't remember the cross street. On Grand, on El Camino, there's a El Faro too, because I went to eat there about 2 months ago. I was out in South City and I stopped there to eat. In Northbound, I went to Little Lucas to eat a sandwich, and them dumb motherfuckers ran out of bread, bro. I was hella mad. That was about 2 months ago too, because I was doing a job out in San Francisco. Oh, I know where Locked Up Like the is. Okay, I'm Grand. That's on Grand. There's a Faro too. It's on it's on El Camino Real. Yeah, but I was at Little Lucas and them fools ran out of bread and it was hella early too. It was like I think they closed like at 5 or 4 or something like that. And I was there like around 2. And I'm like, oh, we're closed. We ran out of bread. I'm telling you, bro, they were closed, and their excuse was, unless they were just being lazy, but their excuse was they ran out of bread. So I went to Roma's in San Bruno. You know that deli, they're pretty good too. Is Mike and Ken for sandwich? They hella good, but bro, it takes a long ass time to make them. Mike and Ken, I don't know that one. I know Little Lucas because I went there years ago with my ex. But yeah, Little Lucas, they were like, "Oh, we ran out of bread." I said, "You ran out of all bread?" So then I ended up going to this other deli called Roma. It's in it's in on what's that street called? Looks hella run down now. I went to that place called Roma. It's in San Bruno on that main street. Is that called San Mateo Boulevard? Northbound probably knows what I'm talking about. Because I used to go there too sometimes. Mike and Ken is a liquor store on Bayshore. Orale. I'll try it out next time. But yeah, I went to bitch ass Little Luca and they ran out of bread. I hella wanted a sandwich from there. They're pretty good there too. The owner's daughter's hella fine, probably. Yeah, in San Bruno. So I went there to eat instead and got me a sandwich there. I forget what kind of sandwich I got. I think I got me a turkey club. And told them to put pesto on it. It tastes hella good with pesto. That's why I like Little Lucas because they do the same thing. That's when I was doing a job out in San Francisco. I did a job out there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks almost. El Griense? I think there's two. No, there is one on El Camino, huh? Gato Negro knows. He's from out that area. The old Norteño hood. Órale. I know El Griense. There's one in El Camino and there's one in on Middlefield too. All right, I'm tired of squinting. So I'm putting my glasses back on. There's 3 in El Camino. One is as compared to the other 2. I've been to the one on Middlefield. The one the one that's a little bit away from the barrio though. The one going more towards downtown. I forget what the cross street is. I've been to that one. Isn't there a place in Daly City in yeah, when I was at Circus du Soleil. Wasn't it? Is there a place Gato Negro would know in Redwood City called Casa Chilanga? I don't know if I've ever been there, but I heard of it. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of going a little bit farther away from the little viral area. You're like Gunner with those glasses. Gummer. Yeah, man. So how was everybody's Valentine's Day? Puro Valentine's. Puro base. Where's the is the Havas? I don't know Havas. You mean Havas? I don't smoke those things, brother. What's up, bro? How you been? In Little Michigan. Yeah, like I never been to Casita Chilang. I want to try it. Next time I'm in Rebel City, I'll try it. I haven't been out that way in a while. Little Redwood City, I say. What's up, Timo? What you doing, man? How was your Valentine's Day? They got a casita here in Hayward now off Mission going towards San Lorenzo. Oh, really? In the haystack? Stack life? Yeah, man. Have you ever been to that place in Hayward called Senitas? It's on Tennyson. I've never been there. A lot of people tell me it's good. I'm gonna try it next time I'm in the haystack. No cachecas, but there's always the weekend. Yeah, that's true. And today it just sucks. It's raining. There's two. I've only seen one, but there's one Walmart, one on A Street. Is there? I know there's a Metro taqueria on A Street. Maybe there is a St. Night. I can't remember where it's at on A Street. You know, it's a pretty good spot I went to eat a long time ago. I think it was on Industrial. I think it was called Uruapans. It's on Industrial. I remember going to eat there with a homie before, and it was pretty good. It was pretty decent back in the days. Yeah, I've never tried it. Up the street from La Casita. Yeah, that place with Wapans, that place was pretty good. It was on Industrial. I remember going to eat there some years back. It had to have been before COVID. I know that. So I only went one time, so I don't. I just remember it being pretty decent. I don't want to say it was hella good, but it wasn't nasty either. So it was cool. Smacks. Which one? Food review, man. I'm already fat, bro. Imagine if I start a food review, I'm gonna get even fatter. I mean, I do little food review thingies sometimes. The World Champion Smokehouse and Market. No, I never been there. I don't know. Maybe if I lose some weight, maybe. I do the little food things off Tennyson. Mm-mm. But imagínate, ya estoy bien grande. If I start making food reviews, I'm gonna be fatter. Big bone. I'm big bone. That's right. The Chicano Roger and Ebert from the Bay. Should I do them like Keith Lee? Well, I tried this food. These tacos, they're pretty good, but they're not that impressive. They didn't put a lot of salsa. They're kind of expensive. The service was rude, and you know, I don't know if I'd go there again or recommend it. But please do not call them and harass them just because I said so. Now, who the fuck will call and harass a restaurant because some dude says gave it a bad review? It's like, what kind of loser are you, bro? It's like, I guess Weirdos, bro. Weirdos out there. The Keith Lee impression. Uh, why do you guys think that that's how he talks the way I do it? I can do impressions so. In Oakland, orale. Have you tried tacos papos in Union City? No, I never tried it. I don't know Union City that well, bro. That's the one city that I'm not as familiar with. To all the PR restaurants in the Bay because he thought he could better. The Puerto Rican restaurants? The Keith Lee impression. I do a pretty good Hill Hauser impression if you guys remember him. Puerto Rican. You guys remember Hill Hauser? I do a pretty good impression of him. The California's Gold guy. I can't. Yeah, I tried his food. It was all right. That family had their head up their ass. Who's off topic? But earlier this last week, I was in Oakland around obvious prostitutes at 12. You probably were in. You probably were over there by Funktown. Alex, I can't do Alex. Alex Jones, how's he talk? He be like, the globalists are coming to take us away. They're going to take away our rights. They're turning the freaking gay for the freaking frogs gay. Yeah, that's close to Funktown. Hill Hauser was more like, well, hello, my name is Hill Hauser, and I'm over here in beautiful Oakland, California, where today we're going to investigate Bippin, a very beautiful California tradition that has grown for many, many years. This and more on California's Gold. This is going to be amazing. Louis, let's go. By Little Vietnam. Yeah, that area. They want it. We're gonna we're gonna go talk about Bippin. Yeah, I heard about it. Isn't Burner making it? Danny Tanner, I can't do him. I remember a long time ago, I used to work at this job where we would hire people, and there used to be this dude. He used to come in. I'm not gonna say no names, but I used to do a pretty good. Uh, I used to do a pretty good impression of him. He was this old African American dude. He'd come in. He was like, "What's up, Jose? Come on, man. I know you got a job for me, brother. I need to go out and work, man." He'd always come and say that all the time. Do Snoop. Oh, Snoop is damn, I haven't heard Snoop in a while. He'd be like, "I'm Big Badass Snoop. I'm the leader of this organization, and I'm tired of these frivolous shenanigans and these people, these JCats, talking bad about my movement. And I'm the one who made this movement happen. I'm just so sick of these frivolous shenanigans and people talking all this mess about my movement." Something like that. Flacco, I don't know. I'm smashing and dashing with the familia. Then some waiters came in and waitress forgot about the brown folks. Damn, that sucks. That was a black girl. I knew he'd be all like, "I love me some married women. They know what they want." Flacco be like, I'm dashing. What did he say? Just Flacco with comics perspective. I'm mashing and dashing and talking about recidivism out here once again. Something like that. He's hard to imitate. Yeah, I heard some about it. I heard about his frivolous shenanigans. I don't have time to lollygag. I used to do a pretty good Neil Dezard impression a long time ago. But yeah, man. Puro Valentine, okay, ese. Puro ways. Dude, I don't know how to do that J Cat behind bars. You know what I don't get though, like about Adam 22 and Vlad, like there's people that complain that Raza are in hip hop or Raza are making podcasts about hip hop, and they got the nerve to say that we're culturally appropriators, that we're culture vultures, and all this bullshit. But when it comes to motherfuckers like Adam 22 and Vlad TV, silence. And those motherfuckers run hip hop these days, basically. They run the narrative of hip hop. They make money off hip hop culture. But yet, crickets for them, bro. Nobody says nothing. But let a Rasa make a popular podcast about hip hop, and he's a culture vulture. He needs to stay in his lane. He needs to stop acting black. He needs to stay away from black politics. But these other motherfuckers can do it and nothing. No one says anything. That's the one that doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. And if explain it to me because I don't get it. Us Latinos, we grew up basically around black people. We grew up with black culture, so it's hard for us not to at least not be a little bit involved in it because we grew up around it. We listened to rap. We grew up listening to R&B and oldies, which is also a black man thing. You know what I mean? So you know, it's a little fucking weird. The double standard there is fucking weird as fuck. And help me understand it because I don't get it. You know, is it because it's a black and white narrative? I don't know. You know, that's something I've been asking myself lately. Like, how is it like Adam 22 and all these guys could start all this drama between black and brown and and even start drama within black people and run the narrative of black and you know what I mean, and make money off, capitalize off black everything, basically, and they're okay. But a Latino just makes one little podcast, maybe speaking about rap or about hip hop or about whatever, and he's a culture vulture. How dare he? That makes no fucking sense. Khalid Kweli said, "Yeah, I mean, there's a double standard, bro. It's funny. I guess it's a black and white narrative. You know what I mean? Maybe it's colonialism. Maybe it's like it's easy to talk shit about another minority, but when it comes to talking about the master, it's hard to. That's the way I look at it, bro. You know, because the master pays the bills, basically. You know, so tell me if I'm wrong. You feel me? But that's the way I look at it. That's one thing I never understood. It's so retarded. Flacco can't have relations. What do you mean? Relations with who? Reactions? Why? What did he do a reaction of? Discrimination Olympics, victim Olympics too. It's sad. You know, it's kind of retarded to me because like these other dudes, they capitalize the fuck out of black culture. But that's okay. But let a Latino do something, and it's like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. How dare he? He's a culture vulture. He's not black. He's not part of the culture. It's like, all right, brother. Do a little research about Latin American history, bro, and you'll see we're more closely related than you think. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Oh yeah, they are full of shit. That hardcore rapping legend, Lefty. Oh, that dude that has some problem with Adam 22, right? Yeah, I don't really listen to rap music much anymore. I mean, what I do, I listen to old school music. Even Chicano rap, I don't really listen to. I only listen to the stuff I grew up to when I do listen to it. You know, I like some of the old school LA Chicano rap though. Like the early stuff was pretty dope. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's all them no jumper fools. Yeah, man. And all the real dudes from there, they left. You know, Duno and the dude AD and all those dudes, they left. They seen what it was and left, bro. Still in jail. Yeah, man. Sad. Some people just can't get out of trouble, bro. Unfortunately. Not me, bro. I'm too old to be getting in trouble. Mellow Man Ace, I remember that. You know, I didn't know that he was the brother of the Cypress Hill dude. Just sharp, even no jumper. I'm not sure. NWA. I like the old school NWA. I just don't listen to rap as much, bro, as I used to. Sometimes I do, but not as much. Yeah, Mentiros, I remember that. The early Kid Frost's album in 1995 was pretty dope. The one with Family Affair and East Side Rendezvous, those songs were dope. I gotta admit, those songs I was bumping those songs when they came out. Cycle Round, Beyonce. I couldn't even name you a Beyonce song, bro. It's funny too because people want to talk that shit, but if you hear any interview of any rapper from the Bay, bro, any rapper from the Bay, I've heard plenty of them. I've heard the dude from RBL. I heard I think JT. I've heard a couple rappers. I think even Jay Diggs. All of them said if it wasn't for Latinos supporting us, bro, they're some of the biggest supporters of our music. And they even said themselves that when they have concerts, at least 80% of the crowd are Latinos, bro. So apparently we can't be part of the culture, but we're the biggest supporters of it. So it's like it's again, even the but artists aren't gonna talk like that. You know what I mean? I always say that artists, you don't hear artists saying stupid shit like that. Very rarely. It's always lames that have no talent or musical talent that talk that bullshit, that cultural appropriation bullshit. And they're the same ones that'll give Vlad or Adam 22 a pass. Even the Six Mafia and Bumby say that we're the biggest supporters. Chameleon there said that too. Probably. I'm sure a lot of rappers did. So to me, it's weird, bro. It's weird when people talk like that. It's like, all right, bro. That poor area. Land rap. Got put two categories: Rico Suave, Mellow Mayonnaise, or Cypress Kid Frost. Kinda, yeah. Or it just get really underground. Heard it countless times, but if they don't want us to listen, we ain't tripping off them lames. Well, that's what I'm saying. The actual artists themselves don't talk like that. I mean, look at oldies. You know what I mean? Like old R&B, which is basically oldies. All it is old R&B. People call it oldies, but it's basically R&B, and its roots are from blues and jazz music. You know what I mean? Who fucking keeps that music alive, bro? Chicanos, bro. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, the black people that used to listen to that music, most of them are dead. They're not alive anymore to support that music anymore. Even the white people that were alive back then, most of them are not even alive anymore. So the people that support that music a lot now, a lot of times are Chicanos, bro. You know, they've been biting our styles forever, bro. They just don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? It's a double standard, like I said, Timo. That's right, Sunday Night Radio. Just like reggae. You know, reggae is from Jamaica, but let's be real. Who supports reggae the most? White folks. You know what I mean? That's why there's a lot of white reggae heads. You know, a lot of Latinos do too. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of Latinos that like reggae, but a lot of reggae heads are white, especially in England. You know, I'm just giving you another example of a black musical genre that is alive because of other races supporting it. Solely is one. Yeah, that's true. Northbound. Yep, I don't know any black person that bumps oldies like Victor Saragossa. Yep. Same with Colombians. Colombians created cumbia, but who supports cumbia the most? Mexicans, Salvadorians, and Argentinians. You know what I mean? And that's why cumbia musicians always give it up to those countries the most because they know that they don't make money just off their own people. You know, they eat because of Mexico, because of El Salvador, because of Argentina, even to some degree Peru too. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. You'll never hear a Colombian artist say, "Oh, the Mexicans are appropriating our culture." You might hear some fucking dumbass Colombian that's not a musician say something like that, but a Colombian artist will never say that, bro. Being bumped by different Latinos, they get more support of that than why. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, the only people that whine about culture vulture is mostly no talent losers, bro. For the most part, Adam Schultz, or what's that fool? Andrew Schultz said it the best. He said in an interview that the only people that cry about culture vultures are broke people. You know, and it's the truth. It's usually people with no talent that don't have no room to speak on. You know, I'm a musician, and I know that I play music from Colombia for the most part. And I always show love to the Colombianos, bro. But at the same time, I gotta remind them if it wasn't for us supporting your music would have died a long time ago. You know what I mean? That's the fact. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but es la verdad. Quebraditos. People with no play. Broke people in America. Quebraditos. The only reason Quebradita hasn't been consistent is because it wasn't popular outside of Mexican community, bro. I would say that's the reason why Quebradita kind of fell off a little bit. Had it been popular all over Latin America, I'm sure it would have probably other cultures would have picked it up. Now, what is being picked up a lot right now is rancheras and some of the new style of corridos. They're being picked up in Colombia and they're blowing up out there, bro. So that's a good win for Mexicans at least, bro. You know, Jose Los Dinos. I mean, I would say that's a good win for Mexican music. Colombians are bumping the shit out of our music and making their own form of it, the same way Mexicans make their own form of cumbia, you know? Because music is a universal language, bro. It doesn't matter what race you are, what culture you are. Uh, it's it transcends borders. Take it as a dub, not offense. What had a lot of us singing oldies y los dinos? Freddie Fender. My dad used to sing a couple of Freddie Fender songs. Have you diz while playing? Sometimes. Like these old guns. No, I don't really like the rancheras and polkas as much. That's not for me, but I'm not hating. See, even though I don't do that kind of music, and yes, um, even though I don't do that kind of music, and it is music that comes from my culture. I'm not mad if Colombians or Salvadorians or other races are doing it. Hey, Chilenos do it too, believe it or not. Shortcuts. There's a lot of Chilenos that play rancheras, bro. Especially the cowboy one. Because you gotta remember, cowboys is not in a United States thing. Cowboys are from Latin America, bro. From Mexico, from Colombia, from Chile, Argentina, from Brazil. From most of the Latin countries is where the cowboy came from. Mexico is the most famous, obviously. And, that music resonates with a lot of cowboys. Brazil has cowboy music, too. Kind of sounds like cumbia a little bit. They call it forró. Yeah, Richie Valens, he was doing, rock and roll music at the time and a little bit of blues and stuff. Everybody plays it now, Solorio. There was also an era in Central America where everybody was playing Dominican music, like in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. They were playing merengue and bachata a lot. I remember that. I remember that era. And I didn't hear no Dominicans saying, "Oh, why are those Salvadorians or why those Guatemalans playing our music?" You know what I mean? I never heard it. But that happens, bro. Music is not really yeah, it's racial because it came from a certain culture, but even even music itself, you can't say it's from one specific culture because even with that, like it's always going to be influenced by something else, either directly or indirectly, always. Just like African American music, like what we call black music in the United States, you can't say it's straight from Africa because there's a lot of influences that aren't necessarily always African. Same thing with Latin music. Latin music, most people know that a lot of it is mixed with African, Spanish, and indigenous. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. Yeah, people think like that are like the kind of people that fucking cry about sex and are incels. For reals. I don't have that problem. That's right. That's one element of it. Well, like I'm saying, like the reason why music don't sound like it's straight from Africa, like black music in the Americas, you know what I mean, is because it's been mixed with other things. And people need to get over it. Oh, it's strictly just us. But, that's a conversation for another time. It's a little complicated. It's kind of hard out here for a simp because these girls are jumpy ship. Jumpy ship. Remember, I used to sing that all the time. It's kind of hard out here for a simp. The simps. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. I've been on here for about an hour. I gotta kind of quiet down. Everybody's asleep now. But I just want to tap in on this Valentino's Day. I stayed home today. I didn't go to work. I didn't feel like working tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah, that colonial mindset is real, bro. People make a joke about it, but it's a real thing for sure. Afro drum, native string. Exactly, shortcuts. You hit it on the knob, you know? And also European too. There's a European element too, bro. There's all three elements if you know how to find them. You feel me? You know? Like African American music. The reason it sounds like it sounds is because, let's keep it real, bro. Black people here didn't have African drums as much. So they had to incorporate their music with European instruments. That's a fact. Now, yes, they created their own thing, but definitely that's the reality. In Latin America, the reason why music sounds more African is because out there, the Africans were able to keep their drums or at least mimic the drums they had in Africa. And they were what eventually happened. They mixed it with the local Spanish and indigenous culture, which is what gave you cumbia and rumba and samba and punta and all those rhythms, bro, that originate from Africa. I mean, originate from the Caribbean. I'm sorry, and from Latin America. Basically, I mean, that's the reality, bro. That's the reality we live in, bro. You know, we were colonized by them and we were influenced by them, and we can't act like we weren't to some degree, you know, just like we were influenced by indigenous people too, you know. But hey, I'm gonna let you go. I've been on here for too long, and I gotta quiet down things. But you guys be safe, man. Have a happy Puro based Valentine's Day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. All right, y'all. Late. Be sure to press the like button like that. You know, it could give me a good algorithm. You feel me? We be told not to act like we were influenced to act. I don't really think it's that, bro. It's just what we grew up around. Your culture is gonna be what you grow up around. That's what it is. All right, y'all. You guys be safe. Late.